Yes, hello and welcome to the final Spirit Rising episode of 2021. I am your host and commentator, Shirt Donovan, and folks, we are headed into the final women's matchup in the student division of this year, and the winner of this contest will secure a main spot on the roster here in Super Spirit Wrestling. Making her way to the ring, Zara York. Zara York, perhaps with the biggest mean streak in the student division, will try to overcome the undefeated record of Stella Hopkins as both women look to take their position on the main roster in Super Spirit Wrestling. And her opponent, Stella Hopkins. Hopkins has been so impressive throughout 2021. Can she cap that undefeated streak with a full year of success, riding it all the way to the women's division? Or will it be Zara York pulling off a bit of an upset here? Given the comparative performances of the two, Zara York starting off strong in the early goings. Big elbow to Stella Hopkins and a headbutt to follow. Last week we saw Alonzo Vera on the men's side of the student division secure a main spot in Super Spirit Wrestling over Cody Fox, who will of course have the chance to return next year to the student division. Alonzo Vera saying that he has immediate intentions on joining the heavyweight division rather than the junior division. Certainly an interesting shakeup there.
Give up. Give up. Break.
Stare down leads to a punch to the midsection as Zara York pursues. Big elbow from Hopkins in the corner.
Give up.
Look at this.
Give up.
Exchanges with a mat-based approach from both competitors. Rake to the eye from Zara York. They don't teach that in the student division. Side neck breaker drop executed well by Stella Hopkins. Look at this, the elbows and the downward chops. The impact being felt here. Final women's student division matchup of the year. An entire season of work all building to this for these two women. The neck again trapped by Hopkins and driven into the canvas is Zara York. Shoulders down. Could we see a main roster addition? No, York out at 1. Still more work required as York goes to the top. No, nobody home for the big knee. And finding the opportunity for the bow and arrow hold is Hopkins.
Give up.
Stomps across the back. Inverted figure four. Great positioning here from Stella Hopkins. We thank you for joining us here tonight, folks, for the final episode of Spirit Rising of the year.
Give up.
In a few days' time, that will be the same case for Super Spirit Live, and then we will have arrived at our biggest event of the year, Spirit Odyssey. Hopkins to the ropes now. Sliding elbow connects flush
Give up.
against Zara York.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Standing switch from Hopkins. Mighty backdrop executed in the corner. Repositioning now. Does not go for a cover. Look at this now. Hopkins thinking about something else. Sit out pile driver with authority and now goes for the cover. Jumping face buster. And Hopkins trying not to give up this momentum. Shoulder to the midsection from York on the apron and a hell of a backbreaker. Driving Hopkins down. Follows through,
Give up.
targeting the arm.
Give up.
York to the top. Scouting Hopkins. What a chop from the top there. And Zara York maybe looking to secure her path, but look at this now. Hopkins finding another opportunity for a pile driver.
5 minutes.
1, 2.
Near fall for Hopkins. Almost a new addition for the main roster. DDT from Zara York. Shoulders down for York. And a near fall for York. A close call here. The stakes have never been higher for these two ladies. Snaps her down into the crossface.
Give up.
My God, what a brain buster from Stella Hopkins. The shoulders are down. No! Hopkins has her up again. My God, jumping brainbuster with authority.
1,
2, no! Hopkins trying to keep her down. Lariat from the top. Standing sleeper. Will York submit?
give up.
Back down into the crossface. Stella Hopkins nearing the ropes.
Give up.
My God, which one of these athletes will join the main roster next year? Camel clutch from York now.
Give up.
Look at this. In position for another huge pile driver from Hopkins. The shoulders are down. Could it be? And Stella Hopkins, after an undefeated year in the student division, indeed will join the main roster as this arena erupts in adoration for the performance we just saw. Zara York really taking Hopkins to the test there. Thought maybe the undefeated streak was in jeopardy, but Stella Hopkins, we will see her in main roster action next year in Super Spirit Wrestling. What an exciting development there, folks. We are going to take that energy into a match in the men's tag division where it will be Lunar Landing taking on Paragon. An interesting clash of styles here. The younger, quicker Lunar Landing, if you will, taking on just the almighty powerhouse team of Paragon. And of course, Paragon also former Power Band champions. Making their way to the ring, the team of Gage Turner and Ellis Jackson. Lunar Landing. Lunar Landing looking to send a big message tonight if they are able to take out recently dethroned championship team Paragon. And their opponents, the team of Katsuro Takashima and Colin Klein. Paragon. No doubt two men that are hungry to hold gold once more in Super Spirit Wrestling.
Fight.
And as we inch closer to Spirit Odyssey, there still has yet to be a true #1 contender determined in this division to face current champions Wondrous Bear. Ellis Jackson with the shotgun drop kick, taking down Katsuro Takashima, answering now with the chop. These two teams represent such peak levels of athleticism,
Give up.
but in dynamically different ways. Elbows traded between Takashima and Jackson. Knife edge chop sends Jackson down. Early tag made to Gage Turner. Kick to the face here. Katsuro Takashima trying to contend with both members, thinking about a tag of his own, and he finds Colin Klein, the monster of the men's tag division. Chops setting in the corner here against Gage Turner. Klein looking to capitalize, and look at Turner with a huge show of tenacity, finding his way out of the pinning predicament, inching the action back toward the center of the ring, at least trying to, denying the dominance of Colin Klein, often proving difficult. But look at this, Gage Turner slamming Klein to the outside. We're usually used to seeing Klein on the other end of that exchange. And look at this, the power of Colin Klein handling Gage Turner with ease.
Give up.
Sleeper hold locked in as he tries to wear down this giant of a man. Look at this deadlift German suplex from Gage Turner. Tries for the backslide now. Inside cradle, look at Gage Turner going to work here, really making Colin Klein work for these kickouts for any kind of advantage. And Klein now trying to execute that freight train-like offense that we have seen so many times, the kind of offense that led Paragon to their title reign. Look at this, that back in jeopardy as Colin Klein just wrenches Gage Turner up and down. Tag made for Lunar landing. Ellis Jackson going to the mat as well, trying to wear down the big man. Ooh, avoiding the tag, smart maneuver from Ellis Jackson. Colin Klein finds Katsuro Takashima. Miscalculation there from Takashima leads to a Northern Light suplex. Not able to get the pin on the bridge. You see the agility of Ellis Jackson immediately going to the top. Quick transition offense from the Hurricane Rana. Single leg crab now in effect. Colin Klein on the way with the interception.
Give up.
Takashima just pulling at the head of Ellis Jackson. Nothing elegant about that, but certainly effective as Jackson looks to fly once more. Tremendous frog splash across the ring from Ellis Jackson. Northern Light suplex, putting his body between Katsuro and the ropes. Near fall for Lunar landing. My God, kick to the face from Takashima.
Give up.
And now Gage Turner having enough of what he had seen. High angle on the Boston Crab here from Ellis Jackson. Look at this. Devastation on both sides of this matchup. as Jackson tries to rally the crowd behind Lunar Landing. Jackson answering with that low drop kick senton across the back of Takashima. My God, Mighty Reaver from Takashima. Shoulders are down, but definitely in enemy territory, and there was no way that Gage Turner was going to let that fly. The Mighty Reaver, one of the most devastating moves in Super Spirit Wrestling, as Ellis Jackson, just now recovering, finds Takashima in the corner. Jackson now, back avalanche position. Takashima with the counter, now scouting. Sledgehammer from the top, finds Jackson. Colin Klein now. And Jackson scrambling for a tag, and he finds Turner. Brainbuster from Ellis Jackson. Gage Turner now to the top. Oh no, a miscommunication. The Boston Crab in effect, but the elbow. The high risk not paying off for Gage Turner. Into the corner goes Colin Klein. Gage Turner thinking high risk, and look at this, the risk once more, not paying off for Gage Turner as he is sent to the outside, scrambling back into the ring to avoid the clutches of Takashima. Look at Klein. What a counter from Turner, absorbing the impact. He gets a 2 count out of it before Takashima enters the ring. My God, standing moonsault slam from Takashima. Can you believe it? Cover here for Paragon. And Gage Turner is out at 2. Oof, brainbuster sends Gage Turner out of the ring again. Colin Klein in pursuit, finds the lariat. Ellis Jackson trying to run interference. So much chaos unfolding in this men's tag division match.
Give up. Give up.
And this time, a brainbuster from Turner, able to lift up that monster of a man, Colin Klein. What a contest we are seeing taking shape. Looks for another lariat. Gage Turner is able to avoid it. And look at this now, Colin Klein with the final bomb. And Jackson able to make the save. Gage Turner is weary from that final bomb. Look at this, choke slam. Shoulders are down, and it is Jackson again. Oh no! Trying to take out Takashima, the splash was sidestepped. The high-risk situation's not paying off at all for Lunar Landing. Can they overcome these mistakes? Can they hang on against Paragon? Northern Lights suplex with the bridge from Ellis Jackson. Near fall. Takashima was not able to get there, but Colin Klein recovered. Oh, look at this. My God! Jackson trying to fight back, but what could he really have left after that? Tag made to Katsudo Takashima, and look at this, final bomb. Roll up here. Close call for Paragon. Jackson doing everything he can to hang on. Brainbuster to Colin Klein. Jackson with the Irish whip. Back in friendly territory. Look at this. Look at Lunar landing. My God! My God! But Takashima just sat up! He just sat up! Northern Light suplex! No! Star-crossed driver decline! My God! Tried for the bridge again. Takashima ready for it. Facebuster from Jackson. Could it be enough? Could it be enough this late? And it is! It is! My God! They hang on! And they defeat Paragon in a huge upset! Lunar landing, hanging on, overcoming continued mistakes throughout that match, and they take a huge victory over Lunar landing as we get closer to Spirit Odyssey. What a victory there in the men's tag division, folks, but we have got to keep the action rolling because now Yoko Tanigawa will have to do her best, frankly, to contend with the efforts of Monica Palma. We have seen Monica Palma maintain dominance throughout the year here in Super Spirit Wrestling, suffering only 2 losses, one of those where she lost the Destiny Band title to Chie Hamasaki. Can Tanigawa here at year's end hand Monica Palma another loss? Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Passion Force, Yoko Tanigawa. The first ever holder of the All Challenge pendant, with a mighty task ahead of her this evening. And her opponent, Monica Palma. One of the most dangerous individuals to ever step foot inside a wrestling ring. Monica Palma will spare Tanigawa nothing. As official Burt Wiggins gets this match underway, the dropkick is sidestepped. Tanigawa trying to take it to Palma fast. Not a bad strategy, frankly. But she will want to keep the pressure on. Palma will not stop once she gets started. To the midsection sends Palma down. A good early sign here for Tanigawa. Early cover from Palma, and Tanigawa springs out. Ooh, out of the corner with a deadly kick, and again there to the legs. Dissecting Palma early. But look at this. Look at Monica Palma running the length of the ring and hanging Tanigawa up in the corner. The kind of violence that Palma is capable of. Look at this, grenade on the way. Detonates with big impact for Monica Palma, and now taunting Tanigawa. My God, roundhouse kick sends her down again. Tanigawa hanging in there with these elbows. My God. And it is Tanigawa, despite suffering the effects, she is able to send Palma down. Hell of a lariat from Palma. Follows through with the backdrop driver. And again, the backdrop driver planting Tanigawa. Trying something now with the Irish whip, but it is Palma running right over. And letting Passion Force know what she thinks of them on the outside there. Spear in the corner from Palma, and look at this to the frog splash. Incredible sequences here from Palma. Out of the corner, denying the offense from Tanigawa. My God, what a lariat. This is frankly what we are used to seeing from Monica Palma, just complete dominance. Kick to the face now. And as you can see, Palma capable of doing it all. Tanigawa springing up from the backdrop driver, a sign of life, but another lariat sends her down. Palma pleased with her efforts here. Chop block takes out the legs. What could Tanigawa have left at this juncture? Palma has gone so many moves unanswered. My God, pop-up Death Valley driver, but here comes Tanigawa. Fisherman Buster. And Tanigawa having trouble standing after that rally. Frog splash from Palma across the back of Tanigawa. Putting her own body on the line to secure victory. As another Samoan pop drives Tanigawa down. This match has been all Palma. Snap suplex though now from Tanigawa. Setting up for another grenade. You got to wonder at this point, is Monica Palma toying with Tanigawa? Is she trying to send a message? You got to think that there could have been many times that Palma could have put this one away. And again, just taunting Tanigawa. Denies the grenade, but Palma reapproaches. My God. Spiked right down into the mat, and that's got to be it. It's over. And another show of disrespect from Monica Palma, who frankly ran right over Tanigawa throughout that entire matchup. We are used to seeing that kind of display from Monica Palma, as focused as ever as opportunity knocks the closer we get to Spirit Odyssey. Could we see that rematch between Monica Palma and Chie Hamasaki with the Destiny Band on the line? Folks, now we're going to take you to an exciting matchup in the heavyweight division. It's going to be Stan Beasley taking on the newest member of Dark Circle, Cecil Hayes, and this indeed will be the singles debut of Cecil Hayes after he debuted alongside Dark Circle in the six-man tag division. Let's see how Cecil Hayes approaches action when he is not flanked by his comrades. his way to the ring, Stan Beasley. Stan Beasley among the fan favorites here in Super Spirit Wrestling. The big man with cat-like reflexes has surprised many competitors since his arrival. But there is very little information to plan for Cecil Hayes. And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by the Dark Circle, Cecil Hayes! Just by the company that Cecil Hayes keeps, we can tell that he is a violent individual. Fight. But Stan Beasley certainly capable of absorbing a high level of punishment, as we have seen many times, and Cecil Hayes immediately with a huge backbreaker. Beasley answering with the scoop slam. Cecil Hayes, by all accounts, a brawler, a bit of a scrapper. But there is ring awareness and mat sense buried underneath that violence. It will be up to Stan Beasley to figure out a game plan as this match takes shape. Fear on the outside, the leader of the Dark Circle, current holder of the All Challenge medallion. What a year it has been for Dark Circle, a long successful reign as the six-man tag champions. Eventually thwarted by current champions Good Buddies. And then Fear would go on to defeat Benjamin Rose to hold the All Challenge medallion. And now, with Spirit Odyssey just a few days away, Fear has made it clear that his sights are set on Hitoshi Tobe's heavyweight title, which does in fact mean, folks, that for the first time in Super Spirit Wrestling history, two titles will be on the line in one match, either competitor holding either title. The winner of that match will become the first ever double champion in Super Spirit Wrestling, holding both the Spirit Band title as well as the All Challenge medallion. And the stage is set as that rivalry has been quietly brewing in almost a Cold War-esque sense. Cannot wait to see how that shakes out at Spirit Odyssey. Inside cradle from Beasley. Unsuccessful, but finds the enziguri. The big man gets up. And look at this. Deadlift, gut wrench slam. Cecil Hayes with the flapjack. Shades of Fear himself. And a low blow from Cecil Hayes, blending well into the strategies and morals of Dark Circle. Inside cradle again from Beasley has kept Cecil Hayes on his toes with these counter pinning predicaments. Backdrop driver with emphasis from Beasley. Drop kick to the back of the head. Stan Beasley hanging in there with Cecil Hayes. A lot of back and forth in this matchup, and Hayes now just taking Beasley all the way to the mat in that side headlock position. My God. Alabama slam from Cecil Hayes. Brainbuster delivered well by Hayes, and it sends Beasley to the outside.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Look at this, stepping over the shoulder of Beasley, tugging on the leg.
9, 10.
Hayes and Beasley both back in the ring now. Counter from Hayes.
Give up. Give up.
And again, side headlock position for Hayes, this time a break for Beasley.
Give up. Give up.
No quit in Stan Beasley. More work required from Cecil Hayes. Another brainbuster drops Beasley down. Leg is hooked for Hayes.
2.
And Beasley is able to kick out.
5 minutes gone.
Big time elbows, but a big hip toss in return from Stan Beasley. Hayes with a DDT off the Irish whip. He had to run right into it, and it's almost enough to take out Beasley. Impressive singles debut here for Cecil Hayes. Look at this now, arms are crossed. Cross-arm brainbuster delivered by Stan Beasley. Taking him up again. Impressive strength from Cecil Hayes. He hooks the leg from the brainbuster. No, Beasley just out right before the 3. And Cecil Hayes is certainly sending a message to the rest of the locker room to look out for a new competitor in the heavyweight division. Shoulder tackle from the big man, trying to find his footing late in this matchup. Senton across the body of Hayes, targeting the leg now. Stan Beasley waking up late in this contest. My God. Tremendous suplex from Beasley, right down on the neck of Hayes. And look at this! The foot of Hayes in the ropes. Trying to deny the comeback is Hayes. Drops the neck across the knee. DDT again from Hayes. But look at Beasley. Oh, and the low blow. Come on. Come on. Tremendous lariat from Hayes. Look at this! Muscle buster from Hayes! 2! He got him! And Cecil Hayes gazing into the camera after that hellacious muscle buster to Stan Beasley, and this match is over. Cecil Hayes wins his singles debut in Super Spirit Wrestling. Definitely a good acquisition if that match is any indication for Dark Circle. Cecil Hayes leaving here tonight victorious. Folks, we have arrived at our main event of the evening. It is a #1 contenders match in the junior division. Ricky Gilmore taking on Have Mercy Percy Chapman. Now, of course, Percy Chapman, a former junior division champion, trying to inch his way back to that gold. Superstar Ricky Gilmore, the title has eluded him on several occasions. Jamie Watts, currently holding the title, one of the best champions we've ever seen. Such an exciting time in the junior division. Making his way to the ring, superstar Ricky Gilmore. Could it be Gilmore? Looking for that big event match. Could he finally carve his path to the title? Or will it be Chapman and Watts once more dueling for the Shadow Band? Making his way to the ring, accompanied by big man Benjamin Rose. Have mercy, Percy Chapman! And what a 2021 Chapman has had. Was so dominant throughout most of the year, holding on to the Shadow Band title tightly, with several retentions, until he was finally thwarted by Jamie Watts. So many impressive young stars in the junior division, as a couple of shots pepper the face of Ricky Gilmore early. Both of these guys, probably the most proficient strikers in the junior division. And we're, of course, talking in terms of punches, as Benjamin Rose calls out to the audience here tonight at Spirit Rising. Single leg crab now for the former champion. Two big shots again from Chapman. Latch style hold, a bit of old school here from Gilmore. Great counter from Chapman, looks for a cover. Ricky Gilmore easily slipping away. Big punch again from Chapman. Gilmore will not want to take too many of those as this match develops. Again, Chapman with these heavy hands.
Come on.
Looks for a cover. And Gilmore again out quickly. And this is what I'm talking about, folks. Toe-to-toe, both of these men unafraid to test one another in the punching department. I would maybe give that edge to Chapman, and as I say that, commentator's curse sends Chapman down to the mat. Gilmore now trying to make up for lost ground in the early stages of this match. Floats over the suplex attempt, standing sleeper from Gilmore. That modified brainbuster that we've seen time and again from Chapman. Very effective on his way to the gallows, but look at this sit-out pile driver from Gilmore. Thinking about a cover here. And Chapman out at one. Certainly not wanting to be outdone in this number one contenders match. So close to Spirit Odyssey, so close to another chance at the Shadow Band. Huge rolling punch lands for Chapman. This is there, and look at that down into the Wakagatame. Snatching that arm was Ricky Gilmore. Gilmore looking a bit more sharp. Another shot lands for Chapman. Irish whip now here. Tremendous headbutt sends Chapman down in a heap. Inside cradle near the corner for Chapman. Brings him down again with a modified brainbuster. Cover now for Chapman. 2 count out of official Lenny Spencer. Shoulders down again for Chapman. Gilmore out at 2. My God, what a knee from Percy Chapman, and he hooks the leg with urgency. Gilmore again out at 2. A huge testament to the will of Gilmore as the sliced bread connects. 2. Near fall for Chapman. Gilmore has got to wake up. Chapman could be cruising right to a win here. Standing headbutt is a good start.
Give up. Give up.
Inside cradle for Chapman. And Gilmore has got to remain focused, jawing there with the crowd for a second.
Give up.
Perhaps indeed more supporters of Chapman in the audience here tonight than Gilmore, but he cannot let that affect his performance with so much on the line. A spot in our biggest event of the year, much less a chance at the junior division title. Sit out pile driver for Gilmore, but Chapman just resisting. Both men winded. Look at this, the underhook backbreaker, well executed by Gilmore. Inside cradle for Chapman. Dropkick is sidestepped. And look at this now, he's got him trapped. Radiance, he drops him down. No, he's kicked out. After the sliced bread, could it be? He got him! He got him! Following through with more offense was Percy Chapman. And he is your new #1 contender in the junior division. Lock it in, folks. He will go on to face Jamie Watts at Spirit Odyssey with the Shadow Band on the line. A familiar matchup, always an electrifying one at that. Can't wait to see how that goes down at Spirit Odyssey. And of course, we hope you will join us for that event. We still have one more stop along the way at Super Spirit Live in a couple days' time. We hope you will join us as well for another great night of wrestling action. In the meantime, for everyone at Super Spirit Wrestling, I'm Shirt Donovan. Have a good night.